Hello everyone, welcome back to Fusion Studios, and today I have a paper turning effect to show to you. Now there are 2-3 things which you need to keep in mind, and I'll be sharing all of those things with you guys today. To start with, I have some image. This is a book cover image which I found on internet. You can go and grab one too, or you can just the link provided in the description below, and there will be the file. Just grab it real quick. So right now the resolution is 1600 by 1333. Okay, and our project settings look something like this. It's 4K and 60 FPS. So to start with, I just want to tell you one thing. We'll need to create a book. Okay, and this is a square image, so that's very rare that you find a book in a square format. They are usually in a rectangular format. So to create that, what we can do is I can do xif, and after that do a background like this. Okay, let me just enable my inspector over here, and now you can see we have something like this. Well, that's because our background is in the foreground, so we need to swap the inputs. And now if I do Control F on my viewport, it's on our canvas. By the way, I can remove the transform right now. We don't need it. On the merge, what I can do is I can rotate it by -90 and change the edges to wrap, something like that. And now increase the size to where I want it to be. So something like this. Okay. Now, as you can see, that anyone can clearly see that this image has been tiled. What does tiling mean? Tiling basically mean that you have a particular texture and you are putting it on something, and when you decrease the size of it, there's a limit. Like this was the limit of it, 1600 by 1333. But when we are putting it on 3840 by 2160, this is the difference of the resolution in both the canvases. So now it's mirroring it, or you can say duplicating it. Okay, now you can see those edges. Now once you have your desired tile effect or desired canvas image, whatever it is, what you can do is you can paint it out to create some randomness over here, and then it will not look like it's been tiled. How you do that in Fusion is by using a paint node. So in this paint node, you can see there are many apply modes over here. We'll use this clone one, and boom, we have something over here. Now if I hold Control and drag my left mouse over till here, I think it's fine. So it's big enough to do some stuff. I'll hold Alt and click over here, and when I remove it, you can see this X logo sign has been put over here. What does that? That means whenever I click somewhere now, wherever this X goes, it will paint the same thing which is beneath that X. Okay, so this is a very popular technique which you might have heard of. So I'll again click over here and something like this. All right, so that, and maybe click over here, do some stuff over here too. Yeah, so now as you can see, you might not notice much, but maybe again Alt over here, just a little bit, touch just over here, to create some random imagery. Yeah, just like that. Now you can see where is the tiling. It's gone. How? With the help of this paint node. Now what you can do is right click, save image, and save it wherever and whatever format you want. By default, it will be the suffix will be FusePic. Change it to PNG or JPEG and you'll be good to go. Okay, now I can remove all of this because I have already saved that image. All right, now I have this image and this image. So this will be our page, obviously. So I'll put it over here, and this is our main book cover. So to get started with, I'll add a background, put it over here, Control T to swap inputs in this merge. And now you can see we have this. I'll go in the background, make alpha to 0 so that it is transparent. After this media, I'll add a transform with shift plus spacebar and clicking xif and adding it over here. Then -90 on the angle, and also just keeping other things as it is. Now what I will do is I will start creating that animation part. Now how to do that animation part? You guys think on yourself. If you were to create a page mask, sorry, a page effect, I already gave you the hint. So how will you create it? Well, you would need two things. You would need two images. First is this one, and another one will also be this one. Okay, same. I need a duplicate of it as it is. So Control C and Control V will do that. And now if I connect this over here, just like that, and view my media out, you can see nothing has happened. It's the same. All right, but if we come to transform and flip it, boom, we have the flipped version of it. Why did I do that? Well, that's because first things first, I'll put this over here where I'll call this front cover and call this one our back cover. Okay, this doesn't mean that these are different pages or different covers. It's the same page, just the front side and the back side. Okay, let me call it front side, cover front side, and cover back side. Okay, that will be easier for you to understand. Let me just keep it over here just for now. We don't need anything else. So front cover side and back cover side. This is our front, this is our back. Let me disable the back side for now, or let me just enable it and put it as close as we can because we would need that later, just like that. Okay, now you can see both are merged. Well, why did I do that? First things first, whenever you fold a paper, what happens is the front side gets masked out in Fusion manner or in our way. we'll call it that. It gets masked away, okay? And what comes is backside of that paper. Isn't it that simple? It is. So how do we do that here? With rectangular mask. If I come over here, mask this out, because this is our foreground right now. I'll go over here and check and underlay. And because my show view controls is checked, it is checked by default, so I can manipulate the width and height of it. You can do it manually over here like this, but it's a little bit easier if you choose any of four of the corners, so you can manipulate both together at the same time simultaneously. So I'll put it somewhat around here, just to cover the book, and now you can see it's covering the book like this, which is quite nice. I'll do one thing. I'll take this rectangle over here and bring this background over here. You will know why I'm doing all this. Now we have something. We have the mask. I'll come to frame number 70th, and because I showed you that it's a 60 fps clip, we'll be putting one keyframe over here and then another keyframe on 140th over here. I need to mask this image out, so I'll control select this transform too, so that I can see the border of that transform. Now I can manipulate the rectangle mask. Okay, I can check this checker render layer for now. So I need something like 875.21875, just like that. Control F, and now it has been vanished. It has been masked out. Now we have an animation. If I play, it masks out the front side. Okay, let me just make an underlay. Select all, UND. Now hold Alt, select this, right click, set color, purple or violet, whatever you wanna call it, and let me type cover underscore front side, just like that. Same thing over here. Let me select, bring it a little bit here. Select all, shift plus space by UND. Okay, now Alt and select this, F2. This is our cover and back side. Just remove this bracket, and it is like that. Right click, set color to purple, and that's it. Let me just make it bigger, because we'll be adding a rectangular node as it has over here too. Okay, now you can see that we have done something. Now imagine we have masked out our front side of the cover. All right, now what we need to do? Well, if I were to show you a real life footage, what happens when you fold or turn a paper is basically this. You fold the paper and the back side comes over and the front side goes away. So we have done one thing. Our front side is going away, but our back side is not coming up. So how do we do that? Let me enable this merge so that our back side is available. Now, since we have transformed it over here, what I want is, I'll take this rectangle, put it over here, take the output of it and mask it out in the same way we did over here. Okay, same thing. Nothing is changed, or nothing is new. It's the same. The mask is same in both. But one thing we need to change now is the transform X value. Why? Now, as it is masking out this, okay, masking out both of these, this one and this one too. That's why you can't see this one right now. We need this cover to also fill this difference. And how will we do that? We can do that if we come to our 70th frame where it all started and put a keyframe over here on center X value. Now go to the last one on 140th. Okay, again, control select this rectangle so that we can see this border over here. This time, yes, this one, not this one. When we started, we chose this border, but when it's ending, we need this one. Now, when I change the X value, let me zoom it in with control and middle mouse, so something like this, control F. And now if I play, well, you have your paper turn effect in a horizontal way. It's the simplest which I found out. Okay, it's not like how the real paper turns. Okay, so how real paper turns is basically, it obviously everyone do this. You take it from here and it folds like this. Okay, but right now, like what is happening is you're taking it from here and just simply in a straight manner. Oh, let me do this, doing this. Okay, so this is what we have right now, and this is what it should be. But again, I haven't found a way to do this in that manner, so that's why we'll focus on this one later, maybe when I'll find out that effect too. So I'll post this. Now I'll delete this paint for a moment, and now we have the basic effect. Yeah, that is it, guys. That is simply it. Okay, we are masking the background like this. Okay, we are masking the front side, and the difference of this, let me do one thing so that it will be more clearer to you, is let me add a shadow beneath the back side. Okay, and increase some softness a little bit. Let me just bring it ahead. So make it somewhere around here. Copy this with Control C, paste it over here with Control V, hold Shift and put it down over here like this. And let's select all of this, bring this above somewhere around here and put this media in for here. Just a moment. We'll add this paper too beneath this. And now you can see what is happening, right? It's that simple, guys. It is actually. So we just need to do this, nothing else. After that, what we can do is to enhance the image basically is adding some highlights and shadows. First of all, let me just simply add this image to beneath this. Okay, so resolution of this again is different. So of course, to make it even, we will need to add a canvas to put it somewhere like this. After this media in, I'll add a transform like this. In this transform, I'll reduce the size somewhere around here. we'll see this on the merge. It looks fine enough, and put it beneath this. Now hit Control T because we need this behind our cover, okay, not in front. And also I'll rotate it on -90. Now I'll reduce the size to somewhere around here. And now we need to mask this out. So for that I'll use bitmap. So BMP is short form. Take the transform, put it into the bitmap, and keep it as it is default because we just need the alpha value. And now mask this merge out. Again, I'll put this background down. So alright, something like this. And now it's unmasked. So when it goes away, it's as simple as this, guys, nothing else. I'll just go to this background and make the alpha to 0, and boom, you have the effect. What else do you want? Now let us see how to add the lighting and stuff sort of thing. So to add some highlights, what I will do is after this pipe router, I'll just add a BG just like that. Put the merge over here, take the background, put it over here. Again, I'll take the transform or merge, whatever, and now mask it out. First of all, take this, go over here, change the color to white. Now take the RCT rectangle, mask this background just like that. Now take the merge from here and mask it out. Come a little bit ahead on maybe 1 tier to just see how it looks. Put this rectangle over here, make it something like that. Again, hold one of the corner, change its position to somewhere around here, just on the x-axis, and I think over here it should look fine. Reduce the level, increase the soft edge, increase the level somewhere around here. I think this looks fine enough. Now I come to 140th, add a keyframe on center X and Y, go to 70th. All right, over here. Now change the X position onto the start over here. And now if I'll play, we have the highlights. Okay, guys, you are creating something, right? Creating some crazy stuff, which no one has done in Davinci, I guess. At least I've done, so I have not uploaded on YouTube. But yeah, whatever. So now we have added the highlights. We need to do the same thing onto the other pages, but we'll not do it this way. What we will do is we will just a moment with pipe router. Let me just make this even too. Maybe I won't add pipe router. Okay, so now what I will do is let's add some lighting stuff, so you can call it that. So before this shadow, let's add a background, merge it, merge again this background with the help of mask again this background with the help of this merge. In this background, change gradient to radial. I guess radial will look fine. That's what I think. In this merge, go to apply mode and change it to overlay. Boom. Now swap the colors, play with X and Y. Guys, what else do you need? You have figured out how to do the lighting. Oh my god, on 2D objects. Shit, man. And what? You can change the color of the lighting too, whatever you want, and you can even animate it. That's just awesome. That's really awesome. So I will put it somewhere around here like that. So over here should look fine enough. I'll copy it, put it over here, put one over here, take this merge, hold shift, and you see the color shift, leave it, and also mask this out. So when I'll change to 140, and now I'll just change the position of it. So X should be over here. All right, maybe above like that, and this X should be over here. So just like that. Now let's put this one also over here, hold shift like this. That again, mask this background out. Don't forget to mask, okay? It's very important to do all this masking, otherwise the effect won't look that good. Now I'll reduce the brightness of it like that and make it around, yeah, that looks great. With all the lighting and stuff, you have your paper animation ready, guys. Which I would like to do is I'll go to this rectangle and I'll play with the soft edge settings. So put this one over here. After 120th, it should start to spread. Sorry, whatever it was, /2. That is it. That's my go-to technique, how you do things. Maybe just increase it a little bit, not that much. Yeah, it's fine. Now if I'll play from 70, let's see how the animation looks. It looks really good. I'll select all, go to spline. Because my show only selected is checked, only that will pop up whichever have the keyframes. So I'll select all of this, zoom, fit, whatever it is, Control A to select all, F, and then hit T to get this ease in and ease out pop up. So what I will do is ease in should be around 80. I know that's a lot, but it will look good. And ease out should be around 60, just like that. Okay, I'll remove this spline. Let's play it from the beginning. Actually, it's stuttering a bit. So right click over here and check high quality, check motion blur, go to playback, choose resolution half. It should be a little bit faster. Boom. It looks so smooth and so good, guys. If I choose quarter here, that will do some problems. It looks like it's real paper. You're done with the paper effect. Okay, that's it. Now if you need to fold this too, like this one, white paper effect, white paper, then again you will need to do the same things. Come over here. Okay, let me just bring it over here. Yeah, come over here, add a rectangle, not on this one. We will need to add another background like this. Control T, change it to alpha. Yeah, again coming over here, you will need to take another rectangle. All right, and changing its height and width just like that, just we did over here like that. Again masking this out. Okay, copying everything, putting it. Let me just show it to you. Okay. Otherwise, you guys will. We have this, right? So I'll just do wireless link and take this and put it over here. We have everything in just this single wireless link node. I'll just put it on top of everything. Now if I were to view it, so you will see something like this, which is fine. Okay, great. Then we have put it on a background, okay, and mask that background. All right, let me just select this and mask this straight away, right? Why to waste energy and put background and or stuff like that? Let's just do it. Okay, for the what is that called? Quality? What? No, I don't know. Purposes, just purposes, some sort of purposes. Okay, yeah. And now mask this merge out. Now this is masking it out like this, which we need. But what we also need is this transform to happen. So for that, let's add a transform, add a keyframe on 140th, just like that. And on 210, let me select this rectangle too so that I can see the border of it. We need to do this too. So something around here. 0.21875. It's the same keyframe in everything. And then one more thing, let's do, which is to take this and put it after it again. Now, I think we have cracked it. I think at least. Let's see. Let's find out. It goes away. It comes. Oh, sorry. I need to put this behind this. Wait, just a moment. Let me just remove this for a moment. Take this, put it over here. Now it is Control T. Let me just do it onto this merge. Yeah, that is also a thing which we need to figure out if it is going, which it should not. But let's put it over here. Let's see the final result. Oh wait, yeah. Again the same thing. Select Control A, Shift S, 80, and ease out should be 60. Spline, and let's play it. Why isn't it showing on top? Oh shit, we're doing a mistake. On 140th, it should not be here. It should be here, man. What am I doing? I'm moving away from my own principles. How is that possible, man? I'll go to this transform to just copy the value. Control C. I'll just come here, copy paste the value. Control V. See, it will be the same. I think so. Isn't it the same? Then again, coming over here. Okay, it's already. Guys, now it should work. Yes, we did it. Oh, also one more thing. Now we can put this beneath over here. So the page goes away, cover, and this page also moves away with it, just like how we want. Let's just put this beneath this. How do we do that? We need to put this beneath this. You see, all it took was nothing, just experimenting. That's it. After this, you can even add some shadow if you want to. You know, it totally depends up to you if you want or not. And increase some softness. Again, if you want to, I'll increase the alpha and then increase the softness. You know, just to show that, yeah, we have some effects that we have done. I'll select now all these. Now, see, we are doing the same thing. We added the shadow after the backside. We are adding the shadow after the backside. So it's the same process. If you were to do it again and again, just do it 2-3 times and you will find a system which is so easy, and you can even make a template out of it. And you know, it depends on you what you can do and not do. I'm no one to tell you that this is possible. It's not. Everything is possible. So in Fusion, when you have all these nodes and tools, oh man, super customizable. You just need to figure out a system and a workflow or framework, whatever you want to call it. When that is put onto your system, it's so easy that you just need to control one effect and boom, everything will be changed. Like how we are controlling, say, the mask with the same one. This is same. The transform is in fact the same. So everything is, the core concept is same. The numbers can differ a little bit. That is it. Nothing else. Okay. So yeah, that is it. So yeah, what I was talking about is, let me just select all of it. Control V. Now put this over here like this, and after shadow, let's add this merge over here, background over here, like that. Select this over here, take the rectangle, do this, the keyframes, move them onto 140th. Like it should start from 140th. Earlier it was ending it on 140th, and mask it with the merge. Now when it starts, this line shows up here too, but this time we need to make it even, like we need to increase the level of it because the paper is already very bright. So that's why maybe we can play with the level value too. So one keyframe over here, from here till here, it should be around 0.75. Let's play from the beginning and see. Zoop, very nice. Zoop, another one, and that's how you do this kind of stuff. One thing which we can do is mask this with this one. Oh, we can't do that. So let's mask this with this one and do apply mask inverted, stuff like that. That is because we have everything like this, and now we are masking it out. We are masking this page itself out with it. You know, the shadow was kind of doing me out, so that's why I did this. Otherwise it looks really nice, to be honest. But yeah, that's how you do it. So what else do you need, guys? Now you can add some text over here and you know, stuff like that. And yeah, that is it. That's how you do this kind of effect. Now we can, I guess so, take all this the basic stuff from here and then put it at last of it, that sort of thing. Do you want this? Do you want to try this? Let's do it, man. This now what I will do is first things first, do you need this paper again? That's my question is. That's what my question is, sorry. If you need this paper again, then again, you can just copy all of it, okay? Paste it just like that and just shift the keyframes like just how we did it. If you don't want it, then what I'll do is, I'll just simply select all of this. Control, holding control, I'll select all of this literally like that. Now do Control C, Control V, just like that. Put it over here. Take the merge out, simply just go and put this over here. Okay, and it should be behind this, and take the merge out from here and put it after this, just like that. Easy peasy, right? And it should be on top only. And now I'm going to change some stuff. What stuff? Let me just show you. Select this one, what else? There was no keyframes in anything else, I guess so. This one, yeah. Go to spline, rectangle, transform, tangle, select all with Control A. Select the starting one, move them to start from 210. Wait, let me just come to it forward, just like that. And now completed it. We did it. We made the whole book just like that. There's some things which we need to change is the animation part. So from, I guess, 140th, let me just enable the start X and Y. It should be over here. To 210, it should be over here. And also let's just animate the end value, so you know, from here till here. I think that looks fine. What's the reason of this lighting shift? I don't know, I just did it. Well, but you're right, we should know that. Just remove the keyframe. Let's do one thing, let's add it on the end value. Okay, and on 210, let's move this end value like this, so that it feels like shadow has been removed when it was going from here till here. Also let's just bring the X value a little bit closer, you know, just like that. Not too much, but just a little bit. So yeah, like that. Also come over here in this background. The background is fine. Actually, we will need to change something else. Yeah, this background. No, it's also fine, to be honest. Yeah, it's fine. It looks great. That's how you do a book animation, guys. Now if I'll play, so you will have the animation just like this. So you might be like, takes so much efforts to do in this, and After Effects it's just like a button, it's done. Actually in Fusion also just like that. The problem is you don't have a solution mindset in Fusion. Not solution mindset, you don't even have enough information to do all the stuff. It's true, it's fact. So get all that information, okay, practice, and you'll be able to do in Fusion. Benefit of it, customization, framework, structure, controllability. There is more, of course, when you have a node structure instead of a whatever it is. No, After Effects is not like that, I think so. No, After Effects also like, wait, does After Effects has layers? Yeah, it is. So yeah, whatever. Node is always better. That's what my point is. Okay, and that's it. That's how you do this book paper kind of effect with lighting technique. And let me show you what I made with it. Now this is the node structure of this one. Okay, and here you can see a lot of stuff has been done. If I were to do this from start and zip, many things has been done. So just from starting from the basic of the basic, again, same thing. We have the rectangle, we have the media, merge, transform. Okay, so we have this. Boom, soup. The other thing is we have this text. So for this text, I have this image. I use the same image to materialize the text. Okay, this is the thing which you need to do. Then filter, I just beveled it with emboss over. That is it. Then merged it on top of the book, and it is giving us that Harry Potter kind of feel, right? If you don't mind. So whatever. Then we have the transform, the merge, you know, lighting part. That is it. We have 3 different backgrounds, and all of this have different gradients. Then same thing over here. This was the front side. This is the back side. It will show it now. This is the back side. We have the same paper over here. Something is written. I don't know what is, but yeah, something. Then with transform, I did this animation because I'll show you why. Then shadow and drop shadow because we had this background. So to show you this background, we have simple image. The resolution is really high. High quality work comes with high quality stuff. That's why then with transform, I increase it a little bit. Then this background to put it on a canvas, make it equal. Again, same thing. Then how did I make this? So this newspaper, I got it from here. Like I had this image, then with polygon, I rotated it out. You can say that, or you can mask it out. I can say it again, lighting. Okay, so then with background itself, and the ply mode is multiply this time. Then again, putting it on a canvas, transforming it, drop shadow, boom. Same thing over here. Newspaper, mask it out with a polygon. The real image was looking like this. Lighting, background equaling out, drop shadow, same thing. The lighting you can change if you want to. If I come over here, same thing. Literally doing everything with the background itself. Animated, do some lighting effects. Same thing over here with the pen. We have a pen, lighting, putting it on a background equal, transform, drop shadow, merge. That is. Now I did this ellipse to sort of made this. It was too much, so that's why I thought just make it do it equal, but again it looked not that good, so that's why I removed it. And with merge, putting the book on top, so it was something like this simple animation. Yeah, that is it. Okay, then with transform 9, I animated the background and book both like this. Then with transform 9_1, added this camera shake, right click, modify with camera shake, and you can see the settings over here. That's why we have some motility, you can say. Then added this background as a lighting technique. Both of these have their alpha set to 0 and the color is purplish, something like that. So yeah, merge on top, and the merge is normal. Same thing, but this time with blue, black and black. And film damage settings are somewhat like this. I don't have the scratch, I just need that dirt white part. You see this now, white dots, that is basically film damage. Then with soft glow, load it a bit, prism blur. And actually I realized one thing just now. I can add another soft glow after it, because I added this soft glow to make the glowy part hard. It looks really great when it comes out in a good format. So something like that. And prism blur, okay, let us for now let me just remove it. Prism blur settings somewhat like this. Then very blur, I didn't blur it with prism blur. Prism blur was just to add this aberration strength and distance, and also the vignette. And with very blur, I did some stuff which is you can only do this with very blur, which is to blur it out in a manner which you want. So made this background, and with the help of this transform, I made it somewhat look like this, and I just only wanted the white part to be blurred out. So this is sort of a mix of radial blur, zoom blur, and anamorphic. I don't know whatever to call it, but I wanted that. It's not radial or zoom blur, I would say, but just understand. Then we added this lens flare. I have this ellipse because to remove this part, so I enabled it, and in this ellipse I choose invert because I just needed this rainbowy thing, if you can see it. So that's why. And lastly, we also have the swap motion. If you want this effect, so you can add it. If you don't, then remove it. It's as simple as that. The settings are somewhat like this of the swap motion. If I were to enable it, it's set to 4 actually. Oh, why it's not visible? Yeah. So frame rate is set to 4. That's it. And with that, you will have this sort of. So yeah, with that said, all of the effects are shown to you. And yeah, that's it. I didn't do anything else. This is how you make a page turn effect. This is some small scene which I made with it. So I thought to share this also with you, to make some composition. That is it. And yeah, if you enjoyed this, so you know what to do. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, press the notification bell so that you don't miss any upcoming video. All the links are in description below. If you have any queries, comment down below. I'll look into it. If you have any suggestions, comment down below. I'll look into that too. What else? Yeah, if you need the files, then there will be a link provided in description below. You can go there and grab your file if you want to. Okay, if you don't, then it's up to you. But yeah, it's a good way to help this channel too. And yeah, Discord is also in the description below. Please join it. That's it. See you. Bye bye.